celebration.
Came up with his field. Turn it over.
I first done when I was in the 6th grade, and kids didn't really believe it, you know what I mean? And ever since then, I just loved dunking. You know, it gave me a rush.
Giving it up to Andre Miller.
Now it's about, you know, who you can get. Can you get a Dikembe Mutombo? Can you get an Alonzo Mourning? Can you get, you know, one of the big dominant guys in the NBA?
Richard Jefferson, get out of the way. That is a throwdown.
Whenever you're up there and you see another defender coming and you guys are like meeting halfway and then you take off and he takes off, you get that dunk and you make it. Let them know next time. Don't try it.
Andre left to right.
Hola, mi nombre es Manu Ginobili de San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, Manu Ginobili. Even the Laker fans erupting with that one.
Dunking on somebody in their face is like, gives you a rush and makes you feel like, you know, just unstoppable.
It's a rush, you know, it's like a relaxing rush that, you know, saying that energizes you inside. You think you want to go do it again.
One opposite hand goes inside. That was ridiculous. The Lakers have it on the turnover. 2-on-1.
Being able to go on top of people at times, you know, it's a great feeling. I think the fans enjoy it more than anything.
Oh, what a play! Oh my God! He jumped right out of the building. He's Superman.
Yeah, y'all, check it out. It's the world famous DJ Clue, Desert Storm, and welcome to NBA Street Series Dunks, Volume 2. Now, if you've seen Volume 1, you know the serious high flyers was in the building doing what they do best, throwing down dunks. We're in the heart of New York City, West 4th Street, where the high flyers come and show off their high flying abilities all the time. But right now, we gotta check out the top rookies, and they're fresh out of flight school, man. Check this out.
The sky's the limit for the kid, man.
I think he's just scratching the surface of the NBA.
This guy is an amazing young player.
One of the greatest things for the NBA right now is the emergence of 3 really bright young superstars. You got LeBron James, you got Carmelo Anthony, who's tremendous, and then under the radar was Dwayne Wade. The NBA has never been in better position as they move to a whole new generation.
Welcome to the next generation of flight school. Get ready for takeoff.
5, 4, 3.
LeBron James, look out. Taking off and touching down. Flight number 23. Here he comes the other way. There's your first James Jam of his career.
This guy is the real deal.
Davis way upstairs. Oh, the explosion from the wonder kid, LeBron James.
I mean, it's just not fair to have someone 18 jumping off of the trampoline.
It's a great feeling, man. It's one of the best feelings I ever had playing basketball, is being able to be above the rim.
The explosion from the phenomenon from St. Vincent, St. Mary. LeBron James, flight number 23, with liftoff and landing.
It's the greatest momentum change in basketball. You know, you can be down by 12 points or 15 points, and if you can get a steal and a dunk, you know, that can electrify the crowd and your teammates, and you can really get on the road.
How old is he? LeBron James, ever so confident, good and on the save. McGinnis will give it up. LeBron James! LeBron loves levitation here in Charlotte.
Should I introduce him to God, or did he already meet him?
I mean, he just jumps like he on a trampoline. The way he dunks is like he dunking so easy. Like he's just going to a trash can and just throwing something in. I mean, his head be above the rim. It seemed like he'd been in the air for a long time, just floating through the air. And it seemed like he can do pretty much anything when he's in the air.
I mean, there were so many times out there you just wanted to sit in the stands with the rest of the people and watch him do his thing. I mean, he's really an artist out there.
On the Gunmarina floor tonight is LeBron James. He is that poetic in midair.
The sky's the limit. I don't think no one knows what he's going to do. I mean, you look at him, he's a different kind of species. 6'8", out of high school, and his body is unbelievable. So I think there's going to be a lot of great things that happen for him. I just hope it don't happen against us.
James off the curl. LeBron hard to the hole. Oh, and he smashed it in traffic. Baptizing Miami Heat. Lamar Odom just gets overpowered at the rim.
I'm real good friends with Lamar Odom. So last year we were talking, and I said, don't let the kid catch you tomorrow. So he kind of crossed over on Dwayne Wade in the middle, and Lamar tried to meet him, and he just dunked on Lamar. Lamar kind of fell, and he fell like right into me. And it was just like the biggest deal because I told him that he was gonna catch him all night, and Lamar couldn't even look at me.
I think it was when he was playing against Atlanta. He was pushing the ball up behind his back, like in between two players, and they fouled him. They didn't call a foul, and he smashed it on my head.
Expressing himself in a very naughty way here in Atlanta.
I had one against Golden State, in Golden State. I went in and out, half court with my left hand and dunked on my left hand. It was my only left hand dunk of the season.
Now LeBron James fast breaking. And LeBron can elevate like very few. Well, King James is crowning the Warriors here in the third quarter.
It's probably his favorite dunk. You guys see a lot where he does the Statue of Liberty, where he poses like this for about 5-8 seconds in the air and then dunks it.
Look at LeBron James rising high out of the rafters. Speaking of high, oh my.
And he is a gifted offensive player, and when he's in the open court, bad things happen to the opponent.
It's scary. I mean, I think in 3 or 4 years, he might just take over the league, and he's not too far off right now.
LeBron, take off and touchdown! The greatness of LeBron James really on display tonight.
LeBron James has always exhibited a special sense of confidence. That confidence is going to skyrocket. Wow, this guy is going to rewrite the history books.
LeBron will share a chapter in history with Carmelo Anthony, another rookie sensation of 2004. Carmelo arrived in Denver and soared a mile high.
Carmelo's a great young talent, you know what I'm saying? He's up and coming in this league. He's made a name for himself already.
I just thought his name was fitting, Melo. I think he's going to be just a superstar in this league.
It's Melo time! It is Melo time! You are right!
Anytime he gets around the rim, he's going to try to dunk it. That's something that's not taught, It's just his mentality as, I'm a big guy, I can get to the basket, and if, there's a chance for me to dunk on somebody, I'm going to do it.
Carmelo, oh, that's pretty. Take that! Oh, Jahidi White, an instant too late, he's on the poster.
He's very, very quick, deceptively quick. His first step is extremely fast.
Here's Carmelo on a drive. Whoa,
my game, just the ability to handle the ball, handle the basketball at 6'8", and being able to get to the hole whenever I really want.
Carmelo Anthony with the jam. Oh, little shake and bake on top.
If people talk about I'm big, Carmelo's bigger than I am, and he's like one of the best low post small forwards in the league. And he create, big matchup problems. Sometimes I've seen some forwards trying to get on power forwards, and he just uses quickness against them.
just a little hesitation right here.
One defender, boom. Two, Scott. A third coming over, it didn't matter.
Where did this kid come from?
A lot of people look at his body and say, well, maybe he can't get up like that. And if you throw the ball up there, he will go and get it.
Anthony trying to save it, he does. Here's Canby, they lock. Take that.
He's the real deal.
Giving it up to Andre Miller out there.
This kid just continues to get better and better and better.
Peace. Completing the trilogy of electrifying rookies was Dwayne Wade of the Miami Heat, who made his own mark in flight school with his aerial acrobatics.
That's one.
Rookie class is so strong.
Dwayne Wade 101.
The human skyrocket, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade with a classic.
His game's incredible because he's extremely athletic. He's a point guard who has the ball in his hands a lot, and he can dunk at the same time. And I think people love to see that.
Oh, what a play! Oh my God! He jumped right out of the building. He's Superman. They're out of their seats in Miami. One of the great dunks in Heat history.
He's real acrobatic. You know, he has a great first step, you know, and he's able to finish with dunks, and I think that's what puts him on another level.
Oh, baby. Dwayne Wade. Has he been a showstopper or what? Dwayne Wade. Skyrockets for two.
This guy is spectacular around the rim.
He's the type of kid that's very strong. You know, he's very aggressive. And in order to get to the basket, you have to be aggressive. You have to be relentless. And that's what he has in his game.
Ooh, strong move.
I think with him being 6'4" with a 210, 215-pound frame, he's able to overpower a lot of guys when he gets him on his hip. Once he gets you on his hip, he can just put you in the rim and he finishes.
Well, the only thing missing from Superman that time was the cape.
It's a great feeling. It's something that being able to go on top of people at times. I'm glad I'm at 6'4". I'm glad I can do it because, you know, there's some trees in the lane in the NBA. So I think the fans enjoy it more than anything.
Look out below! Dwayne Wade exploding for a facial on Nene. You gotta love it, South Florida, to watch a rising star.
And Jermaine O'Neal is on Dwayne Wade's first poster.
You know, if us three can be the face of the NBA, I think that's something that we all like to take on and just go out there and be competitors and help bring excitement and keep excitement in the NBA.
NBA basketball has always been a young man's game. We are very lucky, extremely privileged to watch the growth of these spectacular talents.
Yeah, man, those rookies can really get up. But they can't be greedy. They gotta share the air with all the other high-flying acts from around the league. So right now, we're gonna check out some of the dudes from Dunks Volume 1, plus some new ones who are rising to a whole new level.
The athletes that we have in the league now, I mean, you see something new every single night. And in terms of dunking, there's some great dunkers in this league.
Get Stevie Francis.
I still like watching Jason Richardson. I still like watching Richard Jefferson. I like Desmond Mason. He's just 100 miles an hour and then he just takes off. You know, he's tough to guard because of that, but I like watching him.
Sean, he's more of a finesse dunker and leaper. He glides through the air like Drexler.
Underneath the Marion for a jam! Oh, brother!
You have to look at a guy like Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. If there's a situation where they get a steal and they're by themselves, and then when they finish, you still have your mouth just wide open like, wow.
If you see Steve Francis walk in the room, you couldn't think he could jump over a 5'2" person, but you know, that's what happens. He jumps over guys.
I'm still a fan, and I'm still in awe of when guys do crazy dunks.
This is the kind of basketball we're expecting to see.
Come on, wake up, y'all!
I think Desmond is one of the most athletic guys in the league, and every time he gets the ball and he has a break, the crowd is ready for it. You know, they expect him to do something crazy.
Mason filling the lane with gusto. Oh, Desmond Mason ties the game. What a play from Mason.
It just keeps the people, you know, like, what is he gonna do next? What is he gonna do next?
Oh, showtime anyway. How you like me now? How'd you do that, T-Mac?
He's unbelievable. He has supreme quickness in his size. You know, the combination of that and his jumping ability.
This guy is a little different. It really is something special.
I don't think there's a person in the NBA he hasn't dunked on.
That if I take off, I'm gonna be able to dunk it. So it's a matter of twisting your body, turning, and getting to that point so that you can get up.
Oh, Richard Jefferson!
Sometimes I amaze myself. Like, I can't believe that I was kind of
dumb enough or crazy enough to try some of those things, but for the most part, most of them have gone down.
I've seen him embarrass a couple people. He jumped over Kevin Willis when we were in the finals.
Jefferson, get out of the way. That is a throwdown.
He dunked on him, nasty. It came with the one hand, you know, chest to chest, just threw it in over him.
Jefferson can finish with the best of them.
The best dunk I seen in, it was about 2 years ago, and I think we was playing Orlando, and Trace McGrady caught a lob.
Pass to Armstrong. Ahead to McGrady. Oh, and gathered it. How did they drop the hammer? How did he get that? Oh, my.
It was just sick. I don't know how he did it.
Matrix gets the deuce. Sean Marion.
The Matrix. No one knows, or no one can be told what the Matrix is.
Man, Sean, is no one like him because he's such a bouncer. He gets up off the floor real quick, and then for him to be 6'7", jumping like he jumps and as quick as he is, you don't find too many guys like that.
You ready for this?
Yeah, come on, ride with me, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he can do just about anything. I mean, he's a very talented athlete, and the kid can, he can jump. He's jumped over guys in games. I mean, 6'10", 7-foot guys he's dunked on.
Richardson dunked it in again. Oh, my goodness, with the left hand this time. You've got to be kidding me. He just one-upped himself.
You can get up like that if you have the ability to do things in the air. That just makes it special.
I say he has a total package. I mean, he's coming up and you see this little guy, and you're 7 foot, you just know he's not gonna jump over your head, but all of a sudden he just
on the launching pad, almost as if there's a trampoline effect just inside that dotted line.
Like he's on some kind of spring, and he dunks on it. It's very surprising. It's great.
Definitely, he has a whole lot of stuff.
Mason up to the cup. He delivers a sledgehammer.
I'm serious. People haven't seen him. A lot of his dunks. He'll put it down on you. If you're not careful, he'll put it down on you.
Oh my goodness! The bench is the best part. They're up dancing.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That is simply spectacular. Sick.
Oh, the Matrix one-handed hammer.
And a little showtime at the arena. Right here. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful wraparound, powerful move.
It's like dancing. You have to have some moves with it. And you also have to have a little creativity and coordination with it and the quickness. So it definitely brings excitement to the game, depending on how well you finish that play.
Oh, that guy's got more frequent flyer miles than anybody in the NBA.
It's a relaxing rush that, that energizes you inside, make you want to go do it again.
Holla at your boy!
Whenever you're up there and you see another defender coming and you guys are like meeting halfway and then you take off and he takes off, if you get that dunk and you make it.
Francis makes him pay.
I think that's one of the best feelings in the world. And it also lets them know next time, don't try it. Don't try it.
Do you have time for a pleasant experience?
Kick it. In reverse, rolls there, turn in the corner. Oh, baby, what a play by the franchise. Windmill.
My best dunker in the league?
What a dunk by Vince Carter.
Vince Carter, of course.
Flash. What about the glass? Oh, my. That's a royal flush for Vince Carter.
The number one, I would still say Vince. Because
It's just scary what he has the potential of doing when he has it. You just don't know. You know, it's just like you kind of hold your breath.
Soaring to the basket.
Vince Carter is amazing. I mean, you see some of the things he does, and it's almost unfair.
To the crossover. To the rack. And it's slam.
I want people's jaw to drop, and I want it to be quiet in the arena. I want it to be quiet because they just couldn't believe what they just saw.
Jalen Rose to Insanity has brought the fans to their feet.
Now the NBA has a lot of great dunkers. One of the best shows is straight out of Hollywood. My man Kobe Bryant from the LA Lakers. He's redefining the word Showtime every night, posterizing somebody else. So you know he's putting it down on the court. Check it out.
Welcome to the Kobe Show. Take 2.
That's some move. A glimpse from Kobe Bryant.
He's fearless. You know, I think that's the number one thing with Kobe is he's never scared to try any type of dunk or any type of play, and I think that allows him to pull off some great plays.
There goes Kobe. Watch this play.
That's how you break. That's how you break your forearm.
Bryant.
Kobe's giving the people what they came to see. That's for sure.
Basic part of my game is creativity. I use my imagination a lot. I just let the rhythm of the game take me wherever I need to go.
He's so creative, and you know, in any parts of the floor, it don't matter where he is, he can just do things that I couldn't even think of.
Up high and down hard. He's as high as a man can go without an airplane.
He jumps off one leg, 2 legs. The move that he had 2 years ago against Denver, the behind the back and the twist in the air. Oh man, that was, I couldn't even think of even trying to do that.
Long run out by Kobe Bryant. Behind the back. Oh, what did I just see?
You just saw what Kobe does best, and that's bring people to their feet with a sensational play in the open court.
I mean, you can feel it in the crowd. You can feel the anticipation. And what I get to feel is they don't know when it's going to happen. Because it'll just happen just like that. They'll just be like, well, that was it. That was it. You know, and you kind of get going off of that a little bit.
Showtime slam dunk.
He has an array of moves in the air. A lot of people don't have the body control that Kobe Bryant has. When you talk about him leaving the floor off one leg or both legs, you know, there aren't too many guys that play in the NBA that can do those type of things.
Oh, Kobe. Oh, reverse slam dunk. How does he do that? Any way that he wants. And whenever he wants. There goes Kobe. Watch this play. Picked up by Kobe. You're going to Kobe Bryant.
I remember what Babe Ruth said. He swings big and he misses big. Same thing with me. I have no fear whatsoever.
The explosion of Kobe Bryant. How did the kid do that? That's some move. A glimpse from Kobe Bryant. Bryant to the basket for the slam. You can't guard him one-on-one.
You know, Kobe's one of them guys that's just tough to guard, and as soon as he gets to that, you know, where it's time for him to take off, you might as well just move because, you know, you saw what he did to Yao Ming. You know, I don't care if you're 7'6" or 6'6" or 5'6", he's dunking on you.
Trevor!
Kobe's ability to play above the rim, I think, is I don't know if it's really been seen before. He really has the power and the strength to play above the rim against anybody. He can drive the ball to the hole and dunk on anybody in the lane.
Then we got a dribble drive, change of direction.
At that time, it kind of caught everybody off guard because it was basically a one-on-one situation. Everybody was watching those two, and we didn't know what he was going to do. And
And when he finished the play, which was dunking the ball through the basket, not trying to dunk it and the ball going in the stands, he really finished the play. And that sort of, let everybody know that here's a guy who's going to be special in this league for a long time to come.
With the drive, Kobe all the way in there to slam dunk. What a play by the kid.
Did you see where he jumped from? Is there some rule that you have to be in the building before you take off?
I remember one time he jumped in air, went on one side, came through on the other side, threw a 360. I thought I was watching a video game, clip or something. Come to find out, he really did that in real life. I'm like, wow.
Rock this one to bed, baby. Rock it, throw it down.
Kobe's going to get his easiest basket. Here's the alley-oop for Bryant.
It's just his flair of the game. I mean, he's a very, flashy guy. Somehow he finds a way to dunk the ball on people or catch the ball in different areas. It's amazing.
Count the pass, slammed it, and there's a foul. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go to a basketball game the rest of your life, and you won't see this play duplicated.
You're talking about a highlight.
That's more than a highlight.
Wow.
The thing about Kobe, he got a counter for every move. He stopped one move that he do, he'll have a counter to do something else with that movement. He Kobe.
Kobe crossover dribble, reverse slam dunk. Wow. Is Kobe feeling okay? That was sensational move along the baseline.
Kobe Bryant.
Whoa.
Wow. What a move by Kobe.
Wow, did you see the move by the kid? That's Kobe.
Once you get out on the basketball court, you just let it all out. You just let it all loose. There's no bars. You're just out there playing the game that you love and that you learn how to play, competing against the best basketball players in the world in front of thousands of people. You can't top that. That's the ultimate show.
Now in 1997, the slam dunk champion was Kobe Bryant, proving he had the most hops out of anybody in the league. But it seems like year after year, new cats come along, like Jason Richardson or my man Air Canada, aka Vince Carter, showing us their high-flying abilities. Right now, let's check out some cats who are going above and beyond the competition.
In 1996, the NBA turned 50, and a rookie went retro. Brent Barry evoked memories of Dr. J and MJ when he took off from the foul line, soared to the title, and brought down the house.
You had to get them up out of their seats.
He said he would go for a combination Michael Jordan, Dr. J, risky dunk if he needed it.
That's not easy to do, fly 15 feet.
He's gangly, he's long arms, long legs.
And he wins it.
So I don't jump off of 2 feet, and there's a good reason why. I just can't dunk off 2 feet.
The 1996 Wesley Crunch Slam Dunk champion is Brent Barry.
Look at his style, look at his rhythm, check out the way he walks. He's cocky, he looks cocky. Check him out, his eye contact with the crowd. They love this kid.
The next year, a precocious 18-year-old brought his high wire act from high school to center stage, an opening act for a player who became one of the game's great showmen.
Look at him, check him out. Check him out. Look at him.
That is so difficult. Some people can't dribble between their legs. Dunking between his legs.
Out of Lower Merion High School in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, straight to the NBA, to Hollywood, and now to Cleveland, and is the 1997 Slam Dunk champion.
What's happening, everybody?
And here is the man that this crowd wants to see.
He's got the swagger. He's got it all. The same kind of swagger that the Dominiques and the Jordans have.
The new millennium would bring a new king of the slam dunk court, the invincible Vince Carter. And by the time he came down to earth, the dunk contest was no contest.
And here is Vince Carter with his first shot.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! Let's go home!
Hey, that is a reverse 360 going against the grain. That is unbelievable.
This building just exploded.
When I made it, man, I tell you, I looked like I'd done it before, but inside I was like, whew, I'm glad that worked.
And Vince adding to the repertoire.
Hey, Michael, move over. Somebody's coming to get your best stuff ever. Wait, timeout. Can I take a timeout? Can I take a timeout? Can I take a timeout?
I saw him rubbing his upper arm, and I was wondering what he was doing. He was just cleaning it off, making sure there was nothing slippery there, because he knew how far into the rim he was going.
Wait a moment, Dad. Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen that before. I'm not sure the guy can't go into the rim head first.
When I got home, I had the biggest red bruise, because I was hanging just right back and forth, so I had a nice little red bruise inside here, and I was hurting the next day.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
The judges are coming over the table to congratulate Vince Carter. This is unheard of.
He put the Isaiah Ryder with the spun web and threw it the bounce pass and threw it to himself and dunked it. Impossible. Oh my goodness gracious, it is over. Did I call it, Danny, or what?
Vince Carter with a spectacular show.
What's happening there, buddy?
He showed us something here.
That's impressive dunk right there.
In 2001, rookie Desmond Mason became the latest rising star when he unveiled his own array of dunks.
I said windmill. I said windmill.
Mason has been the most consistent dunker so far in the competition.
Most consistent dunker by far.
Desmond Mason positioning his Seattle teammate, Rashard Lewis.
You know, he's 6'10", pushing 6'11", so I just decided to jump over him. He was kind of nervous, so he covered his head with his shirt.
Desmond Mason.
He goes right over the top of him. That's impressive.
It's impressive. It really is.
And the winner is Desmond Mason.
He's letting us know he's here.
Rookie Jason Richardson arrived with a flourish in 2002, and he put on a spectacular air show that astounded all those who watched.
Look how high his head is at the rim. That's amazing.
It ain't over yet, but it's getting there. Okay. Dominique is back in the building.
To get a dunk by Dominique Wilkins, I know I could do it because I've been doing this since I was like 4 on miniature rims.
A thundering Dominique dunk by Jason Richardson.
Wow.
Come on, there it is. That's the bounce. Oh my that's goodness. Sick. That's sick. What are you talking about? That dunk had the flu. That dunk is sick. We have a winner. That, my friends, is how you finish a dunk contest.
Jay Rich enjoyed winning so much, he came back to do it again the following year. And that earned him a place in history as the only player besides Michael Jordan to win back-to-back slam dunk crowns.
You talking about hang time
time, you got to have some hang time to do that.
Oh, my goodness. That's everything. That's Desmond Mason. That's Vince Carter. That's Dominique, all rolled into one dunk.
He is 6'4".
In 04, it was Indiana's Fred Jones who would set the pace when he put an extra bounce in his step.
Judges gave him a standing 50.
I wanted it to be able to extend all the way. The bounce came out perfect where I could extend my whole body, and it worked out for me.
Give it to him. Give it up. That is incredible. Oh, my goodness. Just when you thought you seen it all. Just when you think you seen it all. Whoa.
Now, there's a lot of ways to take the ball to the rack. Some people like to do it with flair. Others like to do it with force. Like my man Shaq O'Neal, who comes through with the power dunks night after night after night. And right now, we're gonna check out some cats who take it to the rack and don't hold back.
He's going to drive inside, spin. Oh, a remarkable shot by Amari Stoudemire. Here goes Kevin for the dunk.
Kid finds Martin, soaring through the air.
On the break, Fish down in the corner, whips it, lob. Shaq slams with one hand.
Who's the toughest player to play against and why?
Shaq. I mean, he's the most dominant player in the game, probably ever.
The foul, and he has rocked the rack as much as we've seen Shaq do it all year.
Describe Shaq's game.
Dominant. The biggest immovable force there is out there right now.
They'll dial number 34, and there's the slam that everybody's been waiting for.
Bryant up top, Shaquille catches and dunks with the left hand.
And then looks at the left hand. He's still amazed that he's got one.
You can just get a turn and dunk on him, it'll just, break him. Because he'll be like, hey, I'm using 1,000% strength. This guy's only using 5%, and he still dunked on him to break their spirits down.
Sacramento suddenly having trouble scoring. Shaquille O'Neal, though, as he had possession on Vlade Divac. He's tied the game at 94.
In 2004, Shaq took aim at a new challenge, bringing his powerful game to the Heat.
And somehow he found his way down here to Miami with the most talented, most dominant player in the world. And I want to welcome Shaquille O'Neal.
It may have been a new uniform, but he was still the same old Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal.
He's just a dominant force, so nobody can match that right now.
Butler to Shaq. And Bradley is there.
And the Heat headed back in that direction as O'Neal barrels in. Look out below.
I think he wants to reach that pinnacle as the most dominant player to ever play the game.
Oh, nice play. It counts. And the foul. Shaq hit it to the line.
While Shaq has delivered his share of facials, others have taken the power slam into their own hands, including Minnesota's Kevin Garnett, who loves nothing more than throwing it down.
Tracy, give me some. Slam on somebody, okay? Tell me when you slam on somebody. Slamming on somebody is definitely an energy booster, Because you're coming, he's coming, y'all meeting at the rim.
Kevin on the drive, and he snaps it home.
I mean, if it's a really good one, it's like a technical foul. It's almost like a game delay if it's a really good one.
Garnett in the middle. Nice move by Kevin. That is just picture perfect. Well, the footwork, the extension.
Matter of fact, it's not even a bad way you can dunk on somebody. All of it's good. It's all good.
KG stuffs it. I hear you, big fella. Some guy guards Garnett. No double, a dribble, a drop step, and a slam for Kevin. And Spree had the basketball knocked away. Thankfully, it went right to Kevin, who dunked it home. How high did he fly?
Whoa. Tell you, the guy is a warrior. He is something special. Kevin Garnett.
I like watching Amari dunk.
As long as I'm not in the picture.
Stoudemire for the tie.
Definitely Kmart. You know, Kmart dunks it with authority, and he dunks, you know, he jumps so high.
Oh, strong finish and a facial on Pelicula.
He wants to dunk it, pull the rim down, swing his legs, act crazy, scream and yell.
Up the floor, Jefferson behind the back. Oh, razzle dazzle, kid to Martin. Shoot the ball well. Oh my, but you know that's a good shot right there.
The most exciting player to watch dunk the ball, I would say Stoudemire.
Stoudemire with that quick throwdown.
Just because he dunks with so much power.
Nash will give it up to flying Amari Stoudemire.
Stuff I see him do on people and just dunking, it's just awesome.
Stoudemire taking it in for the slam, and it counts.
I like to watch Kenyon Martin because he tries to tear the rim off like he got attitude with the rim.
Up to the rim and laid it off behind him for a Kenyon Martin jam.
I have a lot of respect for his game and what he does, especially around the rim. He is the most amazing 6'8" person I've ever seen.
With an emphatic throwdown.
After 4 years with the Nets, Kenyon moved on to the Nuggets and began showing fans in Denver how he sends it home in style.
4 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. And Kenyon Martin on a nice setup from Buckner.
And Boykins by Hudson, and in the lane with the dish.
And this crowd loves it.
Stoudemire, my goodness, he'll get you. He will straight up just put it down in your throat.
16 points for Shaq and Amari. Flushes it. And Malone was underneath.
Well, Karl Malone normally on the poster, he got posterized right there himself. I mean, that is just right in his grill. You allow Amari to elevate, you should just take the ball out of bounds.
Pompey shot, no. Followed by Amari. Oh my, did you see that?
Here comes Nash. He's got Amari who was right, elevates and detonates. Got the ball in Steve Nash's hands and gave it to one of the best finishers in the league.
Yeah, man. A lot of NBA players grew up on playgrounds in the USA just like this one right here, man. West 4th Street, New York City. Hardcore, all right? Nowadays, international high flyers are coming into play, and they're coming with all kind of different styles and all kind of dunks, man. So let's check out some international high flyers and see how they take over things.
I think the international guys stress fundamentals a little more.
They didn't spend time working on dunks.
They just play and shoot the basketball, but all of them are exceptional shooters.
Oh, no, nobody's jumping. What's going on here? He ain't got no hop.
Yes, he does.
International players are known for their mastery of basketball's fundamentals. But Manu Ginobili of Argentina, Andrei Kirilenko of Russia, and Pau Gasol of Spain are also flashy jammers.
Bonito, Pau Gasol, bonito!
Pau Gasol being 7 foot, he's so long, he creates mismatches. He could drive by, big guys and other guys he could post up on.
He has tools that really have not been seen in the NBA, his length and his quickness.
He'll get you in foul trouble in the first quarter.
Ow! With the big finish!
Because he's so long and guys don't know how to guard him.
Because of his stride and his great ball handling ability, he finishes on the break quick.
Spin move! That is pretty! 7 feet tall!
This guy can explode, and he can take off from the foul line and make it look like a routine move.
As a basketball player, Powell's as exciting as they can be because he can score. And if you get caught slipping, he'll dunk on you.
Gasol. He saw a little crease. It didn't take long.
Holy moly. That was pretty nice. He can finish, most definitely. He sneaks it to you. Next thing you know, you'll be standing up on the basket and he's putting it on top of your head in 2 seconds.
Williams, tough pass into Powell. Quick jam off the feed.
When somebody makes him mad and get to talking trash to him, that's when he gets pumped up and try to go at him.
Gasol with a dunk and a cut to the rim. There he goes. Oh! Man, he took it right at Kevin. And Garnett can do nothing but smile. The Spanish Inquisition. Gasol says, "Que pasa, big ticket? Que pasa?" I love it, baby.
It was really a nasty dunk. You could really get pumped up and you really feel like screaming or looking at the guy that you dunked on.
Thunderous slam.
A lot of emotions come up into your body and just want to come out. And I'll tell you, he'll dunk on you in a hurry.
Gasol. Oh, a powerful finish on top of Kamen's head.
Karolinko, he could drive to the basket, finish, either hand, shoot the jumper. He loves to play defense and, tough player. He likes to mix it up.
Andre left to right.
There were so many plays I remember watching last year. I was like, you know what? Nobody else in the NBA can make that play.
Karolinko, fly like a bird.
He's a high wire act. He's always in the air, always knocking on somebody or getting a tip dunk or getting a fast break, doing something.
Flies, doesn't he?
He's explosive, man.
He's really skinny. He can squeeze on the baseline and he'll be up and on top of the rim on the opposite side of the basket quicker than anybody else can get there.
Karolinko. What a move from the wing.
He's a great athlete. He's a good shot blocker. He has a total package for a guy 6'10".
All the way to the hoop. Blocked by Karolinko. He's got it again. Back-to-back great defensive plays by Pelicula. Down towards Stevenson. Right side, Andre. Went in with his right hand. Then covered it with both and slammed it down. The Catman at his best.
In Russia, I have a friend who calls me a robber or like a snake man. Because I have ability skills to be so flexible during my offense or during my defense.
Can he sail through the air, and how quickly did he get to the basket once he got up in the air?
He had a dunk in Boston off of one leg.
Karolinko.
He came from one side or the other. It was not through the middle. It was nasty. It was nasty. You got to get that one.
I work a lot on my one-on-one game. During the last 3 seasons, of course, I improved a lot.
Russian poster for Karolinko.
Ginobili, he real athletic too, can shoot. He got that trickery to his game.
Nash to Nowitzki. And pawing away, Ginobili with a steal. He's got hard ahead of him. Strong with a flush.
He's always moving. He never stands still. So that allows him to get to the basket, that allows him to catch you off guard.
Here's Ginobili. The reverse stuff by Manu Ginobili. Wow.
He has unbelievable ability to change directions, stop on a dime, which is a lot of people can't. His full speed change of direction is one of the best in the league right now.
He can really dunk on some people, you have to be careful, when he penetrates, he's kind of crazy, but he can jump very high. He can surprise people.
He's not afraid of anything. He has no fear. I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody compete every single minute the way this kid competes.
Very fearless, going to the hole. A guy that, once again, is deceptive. A guy that loves contact, loves to get to the rim and try to dunk it on you.
What a play by Manu Ginobili. Listed at 6'6", but he's got some serious hops. Strong to the rack. Oh, he didn't do that. Yes, he did. And I'd like to see it a few more times. Take that.
Contact is something that he loves, and he actually seeks it out.
Ginobili splitting the defense. How impressive was that play? Whoa! Manu skied for that one.
He's not afraid to do anything at any time. I think that's one thing about his game that kind of separates him from other people.
I always follow my instinct. Since I was a kid, I remember doing those kind of plays of penetrating between 2 or 3 guys. Probably is little my size because I'm not very big, so I'm thin and I can drive through a lot of people, but I didn't practice that. It's more like it came like that.
He had that dunk against LA early in the season, you know. He just dunked on two people, you know. He can't really jump.
Oh, Ginobili crossover move. Oh, Manu Ginobili. Even the Laker fans erupting with that one. Now that's basketball.
I never put myself in a situation where I put pressure on myself on, you know, I want to score 15 points or get 8 rebounds. I don't care about that. Whatever I can do to help my team get better and get another ring, that's what I want to do.
With their awesome athleticism, these three stars have shown that international players can go above and beyond just the basics.
No. He is so savvy. This kid's going to be something.
Gasol attacking the iron with ferocity.
He made that one look easy.
Back to Ginobili. Oh, he's so athletic.
Spectacular move, but great fundamentals.
Every year, there's thousands of dunks in the NBA, man. Some you might not remember, but also there's some dunks you might never want to forget. So guess what I did, man? We went through the reels, picked out some high-flying dunks, some hot dunks you might never want to forget. You ain't never gonna want to miss this, man. Check this out.
Oh, he went away from the pick. That's a good move.
Oh, Michael Finley rising and ripping.
How about that move by Pierce? Anderson inside.
Dunking is an expression of power. It's an expression of speed. I mean, I think dunk isn't an easy thing to do in an NBA game.
Outlaw right on the floor. Gives it to Bonzi. Hangs on the rim. Strong.
You see guys do it, you just take it for granted. But it is definitely a feat, you know, to be able to go in and especially dunk on somebody.
Oh my goodness!
Gerald Wallace.
Oh my goodness! Ooh! Ooh! Did you see what I saw?
Barely.
That was downright bodacious.
Sean Leonard ahead to John Barry, running with Miller. And Miller throws it up. Anderson right there. I don't know if that was by design or not, but it sure looked pretty.
Pierce attacking the rim and tomahawking it down. Wow, Paul Pierce at his best. That one poked away as Harris, the rookie, striking down the sideline. And how about that stuff? It's a flyby right there. Harris, vicious on a flush. The steal and then ready for takeoff.
It's a rush for me. Sometimes I get up there and I don't know what to do, and I just do whatever comes to my mind. But I don't know, I just like to get up there, and if anybody jumps with me, and I just try to put them in the basket.
Miles Swift. Wells. Miles Swift, my goodness. Showtime. The alley by Bonzi and the oops from Miles Swift. All the open mouths, I think, says it all.
Well, to dunk on somebody, you know, you really just deflate them.
Throws it over Mutombo. And here's a steal by Shannon Anderson, trying to go coast to coast. Got it!
I've been waiting for somebody to throw it down. And the throwdown award of the week goes to Shannon Anderson.
Dunking on somebody in their face is like, gives you a rush and makes you feel like, you know, just unstoppable.
Fortunate to be tied here. Oh, Pierce. How you doing there, Paul?
For one thing, when you do something like that, it definitely gets the crowd into the game, especially when you're the home team. But myself, if something happening like that, definitely give you an energy booster, not just to yourself, but to the team.
Here's Tayshaun Prince head on as I figured. One opposite hand goes inside. Trying to go inside. I never anticipated that he'd be able to finish like that.
5-second differential shot the game. Here's Davis. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Barely off the dribble. A fantastic finish! Oh, baby! An exclamation point! Elevation! Posterization! And that will likely do it.
It's kind of like it's like another barrier that you have to get past. You know, it's easy dunking, just going straight up as you in the rim. But if somebody in between you and you get that throwdown on them, it feels a lot better, especially if it's an and one.
Boy, it's so nice to be at home, right?
Now it goes to Wallace. Wallace trying to drive in Kirilenko. Drop step dunk. Whoa! Big time play. Oh, you want to keep somebody from stealing it? Take it out of the rack.
Gasol. Williams tracks it down. Throw! Mile high and throwing it down.
And now Atlanta came up with a steal. With a dunk! That was so quick and nasty!
Yeah, man, it's a good look. Coming in all alone for what you think is a guaranteed dunk until you get some unexpected company. Now, there's one thing that's as good as a nasty dunk. It's a crazy block. Sometimes a guy can walk away feeling kind of rejected.
You gotta see it to believe it. That was scintillating.
In the NBA, there's one play that always seems to fire up a player, his teammates, and the entire crowd: the slam dunk. But sometimes, a funny thing happens on the way to a jam.
Oh, Murray trying to stuff it. And the ball back to the Knicks.
Did you say flip or slip, Murray?
Get the ball where he wanted it on his hand, and he missed the dunk. That was not poetry in motion there.
Oh, man, it's pretty tough because you want to do something crazy, but at the same time, you want to make the dunk.
It's been one of those games.
You miss it, it kind of gets to you a little bit, mess with your mind a little bit, but you got to continue to play.
And Iverson's going to get a badly needed layup. Oh, he missed it.
Boy, I don't know about you. I'd already counted those two.
Sure did.
Dress that one up a little bit, too.
I think so. Robinson missed the slam. It's the easiest look he's had all night.
Strip somebody of their manhood, at least for 1 second in the game. It embarrasses someone, and it can give your team a lift.
Inside. Oh, they missed a dunk. They've missed 2 dunks now.
Occasionally, the problem is an unfriendly rim, but there's another obstacle that can stand between a player and his dunk, and that's the long arm of the defense.
Going to the rack, somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose.
Around the Williams screen, back to him. Whoa! Big block! Stackhouse got it! Oh! What a block!
You win, you're like, yeah, I got you. Your teammates be hyped, and so it's a good feeling.
It's the ultimate rush, the ultimate aggression. It feels good, it gives you a nice chill through your body.
That is a spectacular block.
You're coming, he's coming. Y'all meeting at the rim. It's definitely an energy booster.
Will you protect his house? You protect his house? Wallace with a tremendous block.
It's definitely a showstopper, because if you don't block it, that's highlights, that's posters. But, you get that block, that cat, he just gonna have to try to come back and do it again. And if he get that block, he just gonna have to come back and do it again. So it's definitely a showstopper, in my opinion.
5 seconds. Chauncey down the lane. Shot blocked by Jefferson with 2.9 to go.
All eyes on us. Yeah. Roll it up. How we doing this? Bossed up. Yeah. I be doing this. All eyes on us. I be doing this. Come on. Throw your hands up. Follow me now. All eyes on us. Like, whoa.
Darryl Wallace said, not today, not ever.
It feels good because you're taking a risk on getting dunked on. So if you block the shot, you kind of got yourself out of hot water.
Can you believe what you just saw? No, I can't. Nash drives in, goes to the bucket, blocked away by Eddie Curry.
It's kind of hard to want to block people when they're trying to come dunk. But as a big man, I'm expected to do all of that stuff. And if I don't, then I got to hit Coach Skiles.
Hey, Coach
That's leadership. That's the kind of stuff he wants to do.
Blocking a dunk, it's almost like, how dare you? I knew you were going to embarrass me, but not let me stop you. So blocking a dunk, that's probably one of the most intimidating things you can do on defense.
Finds Williams underneath Bradley, and how about Earl Watson getting up? Earl Watson denying Sean Bradley.
Oh, what a play! Oh, my God! He jumped right out of the building!
That's one of the best feelings. You know, someone think they got a dunk, go up and block their dunk. Sends chills through you, but through them, I know they're thinking, man, I can't even dunk on this guy. And the other team, you know, they respect that, they'll see that, and they'll know, like, man, I can't bring nothing weak in there.
He just doesn't quit. Blocked by Amari. He blocked the shot of Ruben Patterson.
And it's blocked again! Oh! What a block! How did Prince get there? What a block!
I love blocking. And I can say that because obviously we take pride in our defense. And, you know, as you saw last year, the block shots that, you know, this team had, they carried us a long way.
Another big block by Tayshaun Prince.
And so definitely is something that I like to do.
Summit meeting at the top.
When you just pound it right in their face, there's nothing they can do.
Oh, where'd he come from?
It's putting yourself in the line there and going to try to make that that last possible play.
Oh, Kevin Garnett just sucked the ball in. He's got 3 block shots tonight.
Block a dunk is very big because you got to time it. You got to, you know, if you're a little bit to the left or you're a little bit to the right, you're dunked on, and that's a whole nother kind of reaction. But to beat a block up, as we call it, to beat it up and get it out of there, yeah, that's a great feeling.
Blocked by Kevin Garnett. PG with his 3rd block of the game. How high did he fly?
All right, man, that's it, man. It's a wrap for NBA Street Series Dunks Volume 2. And in case you thought you seen all the tremendous, crazy dunks, we saved the best for last, and you can check them out right now, man. From West 4th in New York City, I'm the world-famous DJ Clue Desert Storm, and we out.
The crowd down the middle, fake over the shoulder of the booster. Slam dunk.
Barry looking to foul. That was special. Doing Thomas sledgehammer. Did you see what I saw? Speedy, Mike down the lane, running to Richardson. Tayshaun down the lane. Tayshaun went up 10 miles and threw it down. Here's Davis. Oh, boy. That's your family. That's on your family. Stroman. Yes. Oh, yes. My goodness. And yes.
DeLucchi's open for the J. Knuckleballs it up, missed it.
Oh, Lewis holds above the cup, switching it to the left and then right-handed slam. Inside, drops it down with authority. Fast break, Tinsley has Jones who soars. He was way up on the magic carpet. Wow. Weber coming down the line, look at the ball. Oh, boy. Ginobili turns it over. This is the Mavericks' first breakout opportunity. Send it down. Carmelo Camby with an exclamation point. Give Marcus Camby an assist off the backboard, but what a play. Kenyon Martin finishes with a big-time HD dunk.
Mid-court alley-oop from Nash to Amari Stoudemire.
And there's not much you can do with the high-flying Stoudemire that close to the rim.
Jefferson trying to make the turn, was cut off. Now beats the double team for the reverse.
Kobe working inside. Oh, beautiful pass down and slam dunk.
Haslem, Shaq, and Shaq pounds it through. Once Shaq has it there, you can just about forget about it.
Gets it to Ricky Davis. Ricky to the basket. Oh!
Did you like that one, Rick? Oh, he did indeed.
No looking, the over-the-head reverse jam.
Advanced by Butler to Damon Jones.
There you go.
Alley-oop for Wade. Again, he flies through the air with the greatest of ease.
Little pick and roll for Davis. Francis fell down. Davis slam. It counts and he's fouled.
Somebody call the police. He goes to the basket. He's trying to kill somebody.
And he gives it to Garnett. And Garnett about brings the basket down with a two-hand slam.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, that's nasty.
Ginobili with the jam.
Delk, he's got the open look from the top of the key.
Wow, Josh Smith. Oh, my goodness.
That's what they call elevation.